What if the monster hunting your village is the same man who raised you, and he just invited you home for dinner? The letter pulls him back to Talbot Hall, a crumbling estate on the moors of Blackmore. The house is enormous and rotting from the inside. His father, Sir John, greets him with cold detachment. No embrace, no warmth. He speaks about Ben's death the way a man reads a weather report. Lawrence studies his father's face and finds nothing there, no grief, no surprise, as if he expected this. Lawrence meets Gwen at the village. She is Ben's widow, and the guilt on her face is visible. She gives him Ben's belongings, including a strange medallion, a small silver piece on a chain, covered in markings he does not recognize. A quiet bond forms between them, built on shared loss. Later, alone, he examines Ben's wounds again. The sheer malice behind them is human. No animal destroys with this much intent. The medallion leads Lawrence to the gypsy camp on the edge of the moors. He hopes someone there can tell him what the symbol means. Meanwhile, Sir John watches Gwen and Lawrence together from a distance. Something dark flickers across his face, not jealousy, something older and harder to name. He watches the way a man watches a problem he has not yet decided how to solve. He finds the gypsy elder Mileva beside a fire. He speaks of fate, not coincidence. A man does not stumble into a curse, the curse finds him. The villagers drag out the captured bear, certain it is the killer. Then the real beast attacks. It comes from the darkness without warning, moving faster than anything natural. The bear is forgotten. People scatter. The camp becomes chaos. That was not a bear. In the panic, a child is trapped. Lawrence throws himself between the child and the creature. He does not hesitate. The beast strikes him down and tears into him. The attack is brutal and fast. Lawrence is mauled and left for dead. But he survives. The creature could have finished him. It chose not to. Remember that. Seeing Sir John's loyal servant carries Lawrence home. Sir John watches his son's torn body with an expression that is hard to read. There is concern, but there is also something else beneath it, recognition. He has seen wounds like this before. He knows exactly what happened. Days pass. Lawrence lies unconscious, burning with fever. Then one morning he wakes healed, impossibly healed. The wounds that should have taken months to close are simply gone. His body feels stronger than it has in years. Something inside him has changed. He can hear sounds from impossible distances. He can smell the forest through stone walls. The world has become sharper, louder, and something in him is hungry. Singh tends to him at night, armed with silver. He stands guard outside Lawrence's door like a man who has done this before. Monsters hunt you, he says. He does not mean the ones in the woods. He means the one inside the house. Singh knows more than he is saying. He has served Sir John for decades, and his loyalty has a weight to it that goes beyond duty. A mob arrives at Talbot Hall, believing Lawrence is cursed. They carry torches and rope. Sir John steps in with a theatrical lie to drive them away. He speaks of his son's grief, his fragile mind, his service to the stage. His defense is too smooth, too rehearsed, the performance of a man who has talked his way out of trouble before. The mob disperses. Lawrence watches his father work the crowd and realizes he is watching a master manipulator. Lawrence's body is changing. He catches a glimpse of something wrong in the mirror. His eyes are not quite his own. His senses are overwhelming him. He can hear conversations from rooms away. He can smell fear on people. He feels something pushing at the edges of his mind, something that wants out. He orders Gwen to leave Talbot Hall that very night. He will not tell her why. He just needs her gone before the next full moon. He does not know what he will become, but he knows it will not be safe for anyone near him. Sir John takes Lawrence to a shrine dedicated to his mother. It is a private place hidden in the house. He speaks of the night Lawrence found her body as a boy. Lawrence was the one who discovered her, torn apart in the garden. That image has never left him. It is why he left home and never came back. Then Sir John says something that chills the blood. He warns that the beast will have its day, and they will blame Lawrence for all of it. He knows because he has lived it himself. He does not say the words directly. He circles around them, speaking in half-truths and warnings. But the meaning is clear. He is not just warning Lawrence about the beast. He is telling him something about himself. Lawrence feels the ground shift under him, but cannot yet see why. Lawrence wakes surrounded by aftermath, with no memory of what he did. His clothes are torn. His hands are filthy. There are bodies. Sir John stands over him. "You have done terrible things," he whispers. His voice carries no shock, only a quiet, terrible certainty, as if he has been waiting for this. Eberline confirms it. Lawrence was the beast that night. The inspector has witnesses. The evidence is overwhelming. Lawrence cannot deny what he is. Now the truth surfaces. Sir John contracted the curse in India decades ago. He was bitten by a creature in the mountains and brought the curse home to England. He has been cursed for years. Every full moon, the beast inside him wakes. Lawrence stares at his father. "You killed my mother." Sir John does not deny it. He does not flinch. The woman Lawrence loved most in the world was destroyed by the man who was supposed to protect her. Every memory Lawrence has of that night, the screaming, the garden, the body, it was always his father. Ben had come to announce he was leaving with Gwen. He wanted a life away from Talbot Hall, away from Sir John's control. Sir John's beast would not let them go. For years, Singh locked Sir John in the crypt on full moon nights. It was the only way to keep people safe. One night Singh failed. Ben paid the price. Sir John destroyed his own son and came home covered in excuses. The guilt Singh carries is not just loyalty, it is the weight of knowing he could have prevented it.
Night. Rules. They're all that keep us from a dog-eat-dog world. Pint of bitter, please.
Lawrence wakes back in the asylum. The entire revelation was a vision or a memory, something experienced in the fog between madness and truth. The lines between what is real and what is in his mind are gone now. But the core of what he learned is true. His father is the beast. His father took Ben and their mother. And the revolver Sir John gave him is useless. The full moon climbs. Lawrence fights the change. He grips the chair. He begs them to restrain him. The doctors watch with clinical interest until the first bone snaps. Then the screaming begins. The transformation is not graceful. It is agony. His body reshapes itself in ways that should not be possible. The audience goes from smug to terrified in seconds. They lock themselves in a room with a monster to prove monsters do not exist. He finds Gwen in her London room. He has come to warn her and to say goodbye. He confesses everything. He is a monster, and so is his father. Sir John took Ben and their mother both. He must return to Talbot Hall and end this. He will not survive it. He knows that. But if he does not try, his father will keep hunting. Gwen will be next. He has already seen what his father does to people who try to leave. Gwen begs him to stay. She tells him there must be another way. He touches her face gently and says she has already helped him more than she knows. Then he walks into the night. Eberline finds Gwen the next morning. He asks where Lawrence is. She lies smoothly without blinking. He does not believe her for a second. But he has no proof and she gives him nothing. Gwen seeks out Maleva. She needs to know how to save Lawrence. Maleva is blunt. There's no cure. No doctor, no ritual, no amount of love can wash the curse away. Only someone who loves him can set him free with silver while the beast is still a man. It means Gwen must be the one to end Lawrence's life. She accepts the burden without hesitation. She would rather lose him than watch him become what his father is. Lawrence pulls the trigger. Nothing happens. Sir John removed the powder from those shells years ago. He has been playing this game for a very long time. He planned for this moment. Every detail was controlled, the weapon, the bullets, the false gift. Then the moon breaks through the clouds. Light pours through the windows. Both men feel it at once. Father and son transform together in the same room. What follows is not a battle between men. Two beasts tear through Talbot Hall. They are evenly matched in size and fury. The house collapses around them as they fight. Generations of furniture, paintings, and walls are destroyed in seconds. The Talbot legacy is literally coming apart. Gwen finds the two beasts locked together. They are identical in their savagery. She cannot tell which one is Lawrence. She screams his name again and again. She is not calling to the beast. She is calling to whatever is left of the man. For one frozen moment, the beast pauses. Something in Lawrence recognizes her voice. His eyes change. The monster goes still. For a single breath, the man is still in there. It is said there is no sin in killing a beast, only in killing a man. But where does one end and the other begin? Lawrence came home to find a monster and became one himself. The beast that took his brother was under his own roof the whole time, wearing his father's face. The only person who could save him was the one who loved him enough to let him go.